folks, we're back. We're with the third of 5 men who paint. We do have a 6th here today, which we'll get to in a second. Cam Forrester, just say hello to the Gale Force Winds audience and tell us a little bit about yourself.
Well, I'm Cam Forrester. I am a full-time artist. After 32 years in the golf and club industry, being a club manager and golf pro, I gave that up so that I could paint full-time.
Now, if my business partner was here, he would literally probably put tape across my mouth, because the moment I hear the word golf, I go off on tangents. But anyway, that's fine. I won't do that today. We're here to talk about paint. Tell us a little bit about how you got into this.
Oh gosh, back in 1970s, coming out of high school, my dad was an architect, want to be like dad, right? Or like your parents. So started into architecture and decided it wasn't for me. So I got out of that to play golf and coach skiing. And all that time that I was doing that, I kept on painting and drawing. And my very first art show in 1988 in Maple Creek, Saskatchewan. And in the early 90s, I started painting watercolor. And a gentleman that I was painting with said, if you want to be anything in art, you got to paint big and you have to paint in oil. Mm-hmm. So then I saw an advertisement one day that said oil painting at the Emma Lake Landscape, which was close to home for me. So I went to the Kenderdine campus to learn about oil paint, and all I got stuck with was a bunch of friends. I use it that way.
Yeah. I like how you use the F word there. Cam, I've said to your colleagues, it's quite a privilege for us Newfoundlanders to have you here. I think there's an affinity for this land that you will hear, and if you've been with a person from Newfoundland, you probably understand there's a call, there's a feeling of them to come back home. Part of it is the water on the beach, but it's also the topography. Like, it's so unique. What's your take on that?
So yesterday we're painting Petty Harbor. And where we were set up, there's a group of young guys, maybe in their mid-20s or so.
I'm just going to move you down here a little
bit.
Yeah.
And they kept going by us, and they're going up along the docks, and every time they would come around, they would slow down and they were watching what we were doing. And then at one point they rolled down the window, and the young guy said, "It's getting better every time I come by and see it." And I said, "Well, how can it not get better? Look what I'm getting to paint." And the first thing he said is, "It's my home."
Yeah.
That touches it. It's their home. They feel it and they give that off. It's fabulous.
Well, what I've gotten from my association over the last couple of months, just talking to you guys on emails and that, and I said it to Paul, it's this country. We are incredibly lucky to be in this country, and I sense from the 5 of you that you are proud Canadians. Would that be true?
Yeah, it is. It's not. I won't get on this soapbox, but it's not a provincial border.
No.
Right? Everybody say, "Oh, well, this province is nicer than that province." It's Canada.
Yeah.
And we've been fortunate that we've seen it now from coast to coast and had the opportunity to paint and meet the people, and we're all in our home. It's fabulous.
Someone said to me one time, "What are you doing for vacation?" "Well, I'm going to Winnipeg," and they were saying, "Winnipeg? What are you going to Winnipeg for?" I can tell you this, it was probably the most beautiful vacation that I've ever had. And there's assumptions about this place and that place, but you're right, we're all Canadians, one border, it's just an incredible place to be born,
And every place, even Winnipeg's someone's home.
Yeah.
And they're proud of it. Why would anyone ever put down someone else's home?
So here it is, Friday, you're coming to the close of this. Any last thoughts for what you've been through over the last 10 days?
I want to come back.
Yeah.
Yeah, but now I want to bring my family along and not worry about my paints, but I want to bring my family out to show them what I've been able to see.
Yeah.
It's beautiful.
Well, I'm going to say this, thanks again. What I know of what you have all done is pretty intense. And I know you love what you do, it's obvious, but just want to say thank you for being here.
Thank you. Thanks for being a part of what we're doing.